All right, so there was a sign that just said Rustic, Colorado, so we're entering the town of Rustic. And we're heading west. Still very comfortable out. There's a breeze, probably high 70s, low 80s. It's very comfortable. You know, that rain that rolled through last night, maybe it cooled everything down. That was pretty, yeah, last night getting to the hotel in Fort Collins was somewhat sketchy. Some heavy rain, we had to wait out a thunderstorm, and then we got on I-70, and just a ton of traffic leaving Denver, heading out of town, and the rain was coming down off and on. So we definitely got wet. Good thing we had good rain gear. But we made it through that okay. And then we went to a pub last night in Fort Collins. Can't remember the name of the place. I'll have to look it up, but had a great pork tacos. Those pork tacos were just great, amazing. And then a local craft beer, had a couple of local craft beers, which was great. And then it was lights out. Next thing I knew, it was morning. It was a long day in the saddle, but a good day. Going up a little bit in elevation. We're at about 8,600 feet, and there's a beautiful breeze, and it's cooling off. I'm going to try to pass a couple of these cars. Really beautiful out. I've just got a t-shirt on with my mesh jacket, and it's just so comfortable. We really lucked out with this day today. I was a little worried, you know, after yesterday afternoon with the rain and stuff, but man, that rain came through and just cooled everything off. It's just beautiful. There's a lot of snow up there in that saddle between those two peaks. I wonder if it completely disappears by the end of August. That would be interesting. And then all of a sudden, September, it starts snowing up at those higher elevations later in the month, and it'll all be back. This is beautiful. Cameron Pass Summit, 10,000. Wow, I didn't realize we were 10,000 feet. It did feel a lot cooler. And now we're in Jackson County. Absolutely beautiful here. Wow, there's a lot of snow up there. It's got to be 14,000 feet. We're at 10,000, just over 10,000. Oh, we got a deer. A mama and two little babies. I mean, we've seen elk, not a lot of deer so far. That's the first bunch of deer that I've actually caught on the video. There was one other one that we were riding by, and it was pretty close to the road, but I didn't capture that on video. That was a mama with two little baby fawns. Two young'uns.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all, huh?
How to get around. Hello, fans of Mototrip YouTube channel. Yes.
What do you think? That was a great ride.
A great ride. Route 14. We're about 25 miles east of Walden.
What do you think of the deer?
Yeah. Passenger cars, mama deer and two fawns.
Yeah. Passing, and I'm like, oh, perfect timing, you know?
Yeah.
There'll be no more chin-mounted video. I mean, the mount's okay. The glue just came off.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys. So the plan is to head to Granby and have some lunch, my chin mount came off the helmet, so I went to my alternate mounting position, which is on the handlebars, and thank goodness for the DJI wireless mic. I got the transmitter in my helmet and the receiver on top of the camera, so which works out great. So it just seems like there's a whole lot of nothing out here, but it is beautiful. I mean, as you can see, you know, grasslands, you got the mountains in the distance. So Granby's about 57 miles. It's just really interesting because you've got the grasslands here with the mountains as a backdrop. Kind of reminds me of the Blue Ridge Mountains. They're kind of blue, but they're definitely more rugged than the Blue Ridge. Absolutely stunning with rock outcroppings, snow on the peaks. This landscape is just amazing. We live in a beautiful country, and I'm just lucky that I'm able to get out and see some of this countryside and how beautiful this area of the country is. Colorado is just beautiful. And I think I just saw a sign back there that said Granby was about 36 miles. So we're making really good time. Just enjoying the heck out of the scenery. And hungry, so looking forward to getting to Granby and getting some lunch. We're winding our way up into these mountains. we're leaving Granby and we are heading towards Winter Park and working our way back to Denver. We've got to drop the bikes off around 5 o'clock. So we'll pass through Winter Park and then try to hit a couple of good roads on the way back to Denver. Just had another great meal at the Fitch Farm Cafe here in Granby. We had breakfast there a few days ago and just had lunch. Yeah, Granby, make sure you stop at Fitch Farm Cafe. All right, so we are heading up this pass. We rode this yesterday and we got rained on yesterday and also had a little bit of hail, which I got to tell you it really stung. And it's kind of cloudy, but I think the rain is going to hold off. So we might not have any rain on the pass, which would be good. But this was a lot of fun yesterday in the rain. All kidding aside, it's a fun pass. But we took it a little bit slower yesterday because of the rain. So I'm hoping it won't be a complete replay of yesterday with the rain up here, but we will see. You know, late afternoon storms, you know, here in the summer in Colorado. I guess you got to expect that. What a great last day here in Colorado. Overall, I'd say that this was an incredible week, filled with amazing roads and great fellowship. The weather cooperated, and even though it seemed at times like the road construction crews had taken over most of the highways, I'd say that we really lucked out. So many great roads, and 1 week was not enough, but it just means I'll have to come back, and I'll definitely be back sooner than later. Thanks to Joe from RiderShare who let me rent his bike. The GS was great, and aside from some small electrical issues at the beginning, it ran flawlessly. Thanks to Seaville Bill and Coach K for riding along, and thanks for watching. And remember, keep the rubber side down.